value offer, how to create an offer that's so irresistible that people can't refuse you, can't say no. If you're new here, my name is Peter. I'm doing a series on how to double your business in 30 days. I work as a marketing consultant these days, and every day, every week, people are asking me questions on these topics that I'm going to release at least 30 videos here on, going each of them in depth. The reality is, if you're not getting the marketing results that you want, it's probably not one factor, right? A lot of times people think that there's a missing piece of the puzzle when really there's a variety of factors at play that we need to consider. I am a media buyer turned marketing consultant. I've managed over $500 million in ad spend in my career, so I know how things scale. I've scaled a lot of things, a lot of campaigns in my time with a bunch of different brands here in the US. These days I'm based in Rio de Janeiro, so if you're in the neighborhood, let me know. Let's grab a caipirinha or something. And if you have any questions that come up, hit me up on social media and we can discuss. As always, I have these slides here linked in the comments wherever you are watching this video. So today, the topic today really addresses how sellable your product or service is. That's a core question that we're looking to solve. Today, we're going to talk about creating an offer. So the idea, the goal here is to make an offer that's so good people feel stupid saying no to you, an offer that people can't refuse. How do you make an offer people can't refuse? There's a variety of factors there, right? How big is the outcome that you are promising to people? It can't be solving a solved problem, and you can't be providing a small benefit to people. How easy is it to get started? How easy is it to join? What's the ROI? You have to show a substantial return. You invest X, you get back 10X. That's pretty much how it has to go. And you need to reduce the risk. Obviously, a lot of times the risk might shift, right? Now the risk is, oh, do I have to, you have a good guarantee. If you show up and do X, Y, Z, you get your money back. Then the risk shifts to the consumer of they have to show up, they have to do their part. Okay, Alex Hormozi is one of the sources that's linked here in the resources tab. A lot of these ideas will come from him. In his book, $100 Million Offers, he outlined a value equation. Like we've talked about with a lot of topics today, play with the numbers, right? So the variables here are the dream outcome. That is the transformation that you're providing to people, the big outcome that people get, right? So one of the variables you can play with is make that result bigger, increase the outcome that people are going to get. Then there's the perceived likelihood. How much do people trust that you can do what you say you're going to do? You can drive this number up by adding in reviews and testimonials, add in a variety of different factors here to make people trust that you can do what you said you're going to do. Divide both of those by the time delay, do it faster. Cut a day off of your fulfillment, your shipping times, get it done faster, and times that by the sacrifice and the effort that people are putting in. Make it easier for them to join and reduce some of that sacrifice that people are going to have to make when they enter into it. So increase the positive parts here and then decrease the second, and you'll play with that equation and increase the value overall that you're getting out of it. Dan Kennedy is the second source that we'll talk about a lot here. He has an offer stack formula. It includes the core offer, the bonuses, the guarantees, and the price. So here, think about the core outcome engine, like the transformation engine that you're selling. What bonuses can you add to either solve objections or increase the value of that offer overall? Use the guarantee to remove risk. And then your price should reflect the overall transformation, not just the effort and the time that you're putting into it. Stack your bonuses to solve objections before they even come up. This also comes from Hormozi. So don't commoditize yourself. Don't compete on price. Increase the value instead of cutting your price, right? If you're struggling to get sales, make your offer more valuable for people. Each bonus that you add should hit a different objection, whether that's speed or confidence, support. Think about your offer and then brainstorm a list of 10 reasons why people might say no, and then solve those. Brainstorm 100 reasons why people might say no, and then think of bonuses that you could add to solve those. Communicate the value of each one of them. This is worth so many dollars. I'm giving it to you for free. Don't undervalue the components. You do run a risk where when items are bundled, there can be some reduction in the value, the perceived value of them overall, right? People think if it was super valuable, you sell it all on one piece. So be very strategic. Don't just add shit in there. Pick high valuable content or resources that can be added as a bonus. Don't just like throw things at the wall. And use Dan Kennedy's bundle approach here. Add things that are high ROI, things that have really high value to the customer and very low cost to you. You don't want to be spreading your margin with this. Pick out things, AI chatbots, PDF resources, guides, services you're already doing, things that you can do with no additional cost that would be very valuable to the customer. Focus on the outcomes, not the features for everything. If you find yourself selling your features, go through the list again and brainstorm 10 different outcomes that could come out from that. So the transformation, not the number of sessions you're going to get or the specs of the product. Be very clear about these. So if you're promising you're going to get clients, you're going to add 5 clients a month, make it specific. Paint a picture of what people's life will look like after they make that purchase, and everything, always make it simple. I've talked about it before. Use the drunk grandma rule. If a drunk grandma can't understand it, it's not simple enough. Dan Kennedy talks about a 10-second rule. People need to understand your offer in 10 seconds. If they can't, you need to make it more simple. You need to make it more clear for people. Use some guarantees to alleviate some risk for people. So the stronger the guarantee, the more people who will buy. A stronger guarantee increases your conversion rate, and you can pick a lot of them, right? It can be money back, it can be performance-based pricing, it can be trying before you pay. There's a bunch of different ones, but think of something very specific for your offer and build some trust with it. We're so confident in this product or service that we're going to offer this, and make sure it's something that you can replicate. Don't pick results that won't stay if you 10x your current volume. Scalable delivery. I mentioned this already. Design fulfillment that can scale 10x without breaking, right? So your guarantees, your bonuses, all of these things have to work at 10x your current volume. Avoid things that require one-on-one delivery or are labor heavy. Use systems, teams, group models, automation to fulfill things. Make sure that every additional customer that comes in is adding to your margin, not taking it away. And you got to be able to make sure that you can fulfill 10x the clients you have today without breaking. Here's some real life examples. So coaching client, the offer can be scaled to 100 million in 1 year, or we'll work with you for free until you do. They can offer bonuses of funnel building services, audits. You could audit ad accounts, etc., and swipe files. In e-com, the offer could be a bundle of products with a trial and returns, free returns. And then to add to the trust and speed, you could have testimonials, live chat, free shipping. You could advertise your shipping lead times. Like maybe you have a warehouse and you can fulfill orders faster than other folks if people are drop shipping the same type of product. And in SaaS, you could offer getting 20% more productivity in 30 days or cancel risk-free. And your bonuses could be onboarding support templates, API support. avoid these mistakes. Don't race to the bottom on price. Don't commoditize yourself. Don't overcomplicate it, and audit what you're doing from marketing speak. Go through it. I've had clients who offered our highest conviction trade idea each week. The fuck does that mean, right? Make it simple. This is what you're getting. People shouldn't have to use their brains to understand what you're offering. Don't overpromise. If you can't deliver it at 10x your current volume, don't include it. Include some urgency. If people can do it tomorrow, they'll do it never. And so put some urgency on it. And remember that you have to make your offer fit with the audience. Poor product market fit will not solve. Even the best promo in the world with poor product market fit is not gonna perform. And so make sure that there's an audience for it. This is kind of a little cheat sheet, so take a screenshot if you want a reminder, but go through this checklist when you are creating your offer. And as always, none of these ideas are my own. I'm a student of these topics as much as anyone is. These are some books that influence my thinking on it. So if you're interested, dig into these. Obviously, I talked about Dan Kennedy and Hormozi's book the most here. So those are a good starting point if you want to dig deeper in this topic. Again, as always, leave me a comment here wherever you're watching this video, or hit me up on social media, write me a message if